Hello. Okay, so hello everybody. How are you feeling? Possibly good, and I'm feeling fine. And what am I gonna? You know, I guess I'm gonna just talk about something deep then, which everybody experiences from times to time, cause we all have our own problems, which we don't mostly tell anybody, cause mostly in experience people getting so exaggerated by small things sometimes, which others just don't realize is actually a huge thing. And yeah, it can be anything from person to person, depending on how much they like that certain thing and all that. But I have literally no idea what I'm gonna talk about, so I'm just talking completely bullshit right now. Have no idea what I'm gonna talk about. My head is completely blank. I'm completely stupid, ugly, and freaking loser. Yep, that's what I am. A freaking loser. Why are you looking at me like that? Aye. But why is everybody afraid of the truth? Because, most people say it's bad to lie, but is it really bad to lie to keep your friend happy? Because it depends on how you're lying also. Because it can be a white lie, like you don't want to hurt the person's feelings, so you say something else to try to convert your answer, so you don't speak in 100% the truth, but neither enough lie, so it's hurting them themselves. Because when you tell when you tell somebody the truth, you have to be very careful, because depending on what you're saying can hurt that person for life and be very painful. Because we all know that it hurts sometimes to hear the truth. But me personally, I literally don't care if you tell me whatever you feel for, because I know who I am as a person, and I accept any kind of critic. Oh, crazy, 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 quite a witty, crazy, criticizing. You know what I'm trying to say. Because to be a critic, a person that pointing out flaws or maybe giving some small ideas, that's generally a good thing. But you're gonna be careful on how you actually point it out, because most people like to hurt anybody else feeling, even if it's online or in school. That's why bullies exist, because most of the times bullies are mostly just bullying you because they are either one, they're jealous and they want to feel you their pain and want to make you feel bad. Two, that they're having a very hard time with their parents and they don't even mention anything, and you can actually see that on the reaction on how they're treating somebody else. And that's mostly happening in like ground school, like first at times. First grade is just a small thing that mostly get overlooked and not taken so much seriously. Second grade getting a little bit more serious, and third grade, yeah, it's go on and on. But sometimes, if you're lucky and have friends by that time before second grade, then you certainly will have hopefully somebody who's supporting you. But most people are not that interactive with anybody else, and I should know that, because I'm literally about outside the norm of anybody else people. Because we are is not the same. We are who we are, We're unequal and we're different. That's what we're gonna have to teach each other and our children. Because if we don't teach each other that different is good, but it depends on how you're treating other people is what's matter the most. Because if you treat somebody bad, you're gonna expect they're gonna treat you bad or worse. Trust me, I know how those kind of things goes from experience, and I still remember from school and some stuff I don't should or maybe should say, and yeah, and mostly I got bullied quite a lot in school, even though it was I mostly didn't take a lot of it, but mostly when I solved the bullying against me, I I solved it by violence, literally trying to hurt those people, and it's not right, but sometimes you have no choice. Sometimes you just do stuff, and when you're young, your brain aren't quite well developed as it is right now, cause your brain slowly still growing through the years, even in teen and all that. Cause the funny thing is, my sister always called me stupid, a retard, idiot, disgusting person, and more. Because I don't know why, but she just do, and I love her for that. Just criticizing me a lot. Yeah, family. You know, it's just a thing with family that's special and all that. And mostly when you're trying to do something well for somebody else, you have to think quite deeply. And most of the times you realize that you don't know that person that well, how you thought you was doing, because there's always something else to the backside. Because I'm a such a person that I act one way in online, I act the other way with my friends, I act other way in public. So I have like, and I act the other way with generally different people. I have like 4 different personalities depending on how I am. Online, I'm generally like to be a little bit cocky, a leader type, depending on what kind of game I'm playing. Real life, when I'm walking outside, I generally like to greet people sometimes, just saying hello and and sometimes it may happen to just to have a small conversation if it happens at times. And thirdly, I I am really don't like people who are mean and all that. But mostly of the time I try to actually tell them if I get the chance to actually express what I'm feeling and all that. Well, I mostly hide it because I mostly invert it and do conversation to my advantage if need be and all that. And lastly, I'm a such a person that just I feel sometimes nobody understands me at times because nobody knows deeply who I am truly am. Because even my parents, even my sister, even my brother, even my friends, even anybody else I'm be talking to, they don't know who I am. Not in deep side. There's very few who knows a little bit more about me, but those are just a few. But nobody can understand a person to 100%. Because through the years, you change as a person, as a personality, and evolve as a human being. But even if it's for the good or for the bad, that's totally up to you. But sometimes, maybe many people think like bad the experience mostly lead to a clever person. Because the most happy-go-lucky people are also those that have experienced most hurt to themselves. They have experienced traumas, hurting feelings, bad experience, but through those bad experiences, you gain experience through knowledge and all that. And yeah, and where did that come from? Seriously, I have no idea. What is brain? Are you screwing with me right now? My brain freaking screwing me over. Huh. But you know what? I wish you all well and a good time, and I will hopefully see you all later. Night Striker out, and have a good day.